So that's how I ended up in jail.
Well, you have been busy, George. And this girl, what's her name? Mandy? Angela?
Anna Maria.
It never occurred to you that she's been playing you for a sucker?
What? Nico!
She's run you like Dumb and Dumber, don't you see?
No, I don't. She's a victim in all this, just like me. And she's wonderful and fantastic and the best thing that's ever happened to me. And if you don't want to help me, then you can...
Okay. Just needed to know how sure you were about this whole thing.
Well, I am sure, damn sure.
Good. So now that's clear, George. What shall we do?
Okay. I guess we need to get back into my room, somehow. Look for clues.
Your cover's blown, so that's going to be up to me. I'll see if I can get us access to the rooms.
Funny there's no cops here.
I smell a trap.
You gonna be okay?
George, I'm a little out of practice. But with an outfit like this, how difficult can it be, huh?
Good luck. I'll hang back, keep my head down.
A picture of the receptionist playing golf. The receptionist.
Can I help you? You wouldn't appreciate this, but we always have the most fantastic celebrities staying here.
Oh yes, that old lady, the crime writer, didn't she...
Duh, get real. I'm talking pop stars, sportsmen, media giants, not fat old writers.
And do you have any celebrities staying here now?
Oh, yes. We have Eamon O'Mara, the Eamon O'Mara. Of course, he and I, we're like that now.
Oh, like that? What a thought.
I'm sorry, sister. We don't have any rooms available.
Actually, what I really need is Eamon's room key.
Oh, do you now?
I can't really tell you why, but I'm a nun. You can trust me.
Ha! If I gave you the key, you'd have to deal with Eamon himself. And I can tell you, last time I saw him, he was in a terrible mood.
Actually, last time I saw him, he was in more than a terrible mood.
What do you mean?
He was dead.
What?
Gone, passed away.
But how?
Took his own life. The poor, poor boy.
But he and I were talking only an hour ago.
Yes, it was very sudden. His heart was broken.
Oh, God!
By the way, he asked me to give you this photo of himself.
So at the end, he was thinking of me?
Oh, yes. He said, remember me to the receptionist.
He said that?
Well, more or less. I don't recall exactly.
So all those things he said to me, those words, he meant everyone?
Oh, he did. He
really loved me.
Yes, with all his heart.
Oh?
Can I have the key?
Of course.
Should I go upstairs?
No surprise they were guarding my room. If they'd spotted me, I'd have been toast.
Maybe there's a back way to get in. Through the window.
Yeah. Wait here, Nico. I'll see if I can climb down to the 3rd floor.
All right. Call me if you need anything.
Nico, what are you doing here? Really?
I'm here to help you, George.
You know what I mean. How did you know I was in trouble?
Well, Father Nicholas called me. And I figured if I didn't help you, nobody would.
Nothing to do with selling a story, then?
George, please! Of course, if there's a story at the end of it, I'd be a fool not to write it.
Uh-huh. Just like old times, eh, Nico?
Yeah, in trouble up to our necks.
Maybe you'd prefer to be tucked up in a library. With Labano, for instance?
Tucked up with Lobino? Yeah, maybe.
So, this Father Nicholas, who is he, do you think?
I don't know. He phoned and said you were in trouble. When I got my bag at Istanbul airport, I opened it up and there was the nun's outfit, an address, and my instructions. I just did as I was told.
Well, there's a world first. I hope you get to meet her, Nico. She's really something.
I'm sure she is.
I just hope she's okay.
Don't you worry. She's probably selling that gold angel right now on the black market.
You're a bitter, twisted woman, Nico. Another thing I don't get. That Mevlut guy.
You think he turned you in?
No. He seemed surprised when the Topkapi police arrived.
Hey, I've worked it out.
Yeah?
He and Anna Maria ran away together.
You know, one day, Nico, something like this will happen to you. And when it does, and it's you that's hurting, I certainly won't be making cheap gags about it.
Oh, no?
Okay, maybe just a couple. But for revenge's sake. This place is classy. Nice shower. George, my boy, you are one lucky guy. Window. So, Anna Maria and I were in room 304, a corner room. Must be that one there. The window's slightly ajar, not locked from the outside. Very lucky. A rosary? Could it be Anna Maria's? I'd better take that. A wastebasket. Maybe Anna Maria left something in it. What's this? A credit card receipt.
Anything to report, officer?
No, sir. Nothing.
All right. I'll take over now.
But, sir, I've got my orders.
And I'm giving you new ones. Go. Ah. Mr. Stobbart. No, don't be alarmed.
Father Nicholas?
Your favorite priest, no less.
And cop too, or is this another disguise?
Cop? No. Somewhere within the panoply of Turkish military intelligence, yes.
Oh, so you're a spook. You want to tell me what's going on?
It is quite simple. When you flew into Istanbul, you triggered an alert. A mafia connection.
Ah.
Then, at Topkapi, you became a terrorist.
Uh-huh.
And finally, I realized you were just a treasure hunter.
You figured right.
A romantic profession. It appeals to my sense of drama.
Glad you enjoyed the show.
So, anyhow, now you are free. Go, please. There will be no guards downstairs. No problem at the airport.
But what about Anna Maria? She's been kidnapped.
So dramatic, Mr. Stobbart. Kidnapped? Run off, more like. Or maybe found a new boyfriend. Who knows? You have found another pretty girl. So, forget her.
No, it's not like that at all.
Go now, Mr. Stobbart. I cannot guarantee you free passage for long.
You made it!
Mevlut, or rather Father Nicholas, helped me out.
Really?
I'll tell you about it later. I found a credit card bill. I might be able to trace Anna Maria's address from this. Anna Maria's rosary. On the back of the cross it says Memento Mori. It's a credit card receipt from Leonardo da Vinci Airport signed by Anna Maria. Anna Maria lives in Rome? Well, she never mentioned that. Nico, I've got it. It's a Rome address. 128 Vicolo Cerves Merite.
Wow, the expensive part of town. So let's go see if she's home.
Here we are. Vicolo Cerves Merite.
How about that, George? You've fallen for a girl who lives in the very heart of the most romantic city in the world.
Uh-huh.
Shame she never told you.
There's a cruel streak in you, Nico, that I never saw before. Hey, Nico, can you give me a hand?
What do you need, George?
A priest. Wearing pink gloves. Now, that's not something you see every day. Excuse me.
Hello there.
I'm George Stobbart. 2 B's, 2 T's.
The name's Mark. Brother Mark. Apartment 07.
License to sweep, huh?
Oh, very good. Yes, that's me to a T.
Something of a movie fan, are you?
Nothing I like more than watching an action hero in action.
Yep, those guys perform miracles, don't they?
Miracles?
Oh, well, you know.
So, what can I do for you?
So, what do you do, Mark?
I'm a priest. At least I'm going to be. I'm a trainee. A novice.
I thought you looked too young to be a priest.
Oh, well, thanks. You don't look so bad yourself.
What a nice guy. Really friendly. So what made you want to become a priest?
That's a personal question, George. And I hardly know you.
Secretive, huh?
Sensible. Next thing I know, you might be trying to steal the secrets of the church.
So the church has secrets, huh?
Don't be ridiculous.
I wonder if you can help us. We're looking for an apartment. 128 Vicolo Serve Smerite, number 8.
Well, isn't that a coincidence? It's right there. And I'm next door to number 8 myself. Indeed, I know the lady who owns it. Do you mind me asking what your business with her might be?
Oh, we're renting the place from her. All the hotels are booked up.
I see. Of course, with Il Papa's ecumenical service only days away, that's hardly surprising, is it?
Yep, that old ecumenical service sure is as popular as ever.
And yet, this is his first.
We knew that. That's why we're here. Il Papa's first. Go, Papa.
Well, enjoy your stay. And don't you worry. I'll be keeping a sharp eye out on you.
So tell me, your neighbor, Anna Maria? You know her quite well, do you?
Oh yes, very pleasant girl. Not that I see much of her.
How do you mean?
She's never home for long. Bit of a jet setter, if you ask me.
Any idea what she does?
I might and I might not. And if I did, I'm not sure I'd tell all and sundry.
Oh. So, you're into conspiracy theories, huh?
Big Brother is always watching.
As they used to say at the monastery.
No, I don't recall anyone ever saying that. What I mean is, people are often not who they say they are. Take that tramp, for instance.
Well, he sure smells the part.
Smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors.
A priest with trust issues. Interesting. That's a fine pair of gloves you got there.
Sure, even a man's hands chafe during housework.
Interesting color.
I know, very bold, very aggressive. But I can't change my nature, George.
Yep. They say we speak the same language, but we don't. Not one bit. What do you think of this, huh?
Very clever.
I invented it. It's telescopic.
Clearly. I see you're a fan of the bimatrix shaft.
Hey, now you're talking my language.
Just be careful around that car, please.
You sure love your car, huh? What a shine.
Oh no, it's the car. From my favorite action film of all time, In Cold Blood, starring Lucy Chu.
Wow.
Yes, wow. It was driven by Lucy Chu in a scene which was kept back for the special DVD.
It must mean a lot to you.
If anything happened to it, I think I'd die. Or worse. Hey! Stay away from my car. It's very precious, and I've only just waxed it.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize.
Well, please, look at the gleam and realize.
Okay, I'm realizing. Ugh, he smells like a brewery. No, worse, like a brewery bathroom. Interesting. The guy's been hypnotized by Nico's butt. Excuse me?
No, excuse me.
I was wondering if you could help me. I'm George Stobbart.
Well, somebody has to be.
And you are?
The Right Honourable the Viscount Lonsdale. But you can call me Lord Lonsdale. Or my lord. Or just Lonsdale. Or Archie. Whatever pulls your goat. Hey, what?
If I'm not mistaken, you're British.
Very astute of you, young Gary. Quite the bright spark for a Yank.
Well, I did excel in most of my classes, except cookery.
Well done, excellent. Of course, I never went to school. No need. Lonsdale's got all they need up top at birth.
So why are you in Rome, Archie?
This is a long story, Gregory.
It's George.
So it is. Anyhow, a few years back I was doing my party trick on the streets of Paris. Uncle Archie the juggling clown. Lovable, lovely, lovely Archie. Then, one day...
What happened?
Oh, Jimmy 2 Feet, that's what happened. Caught me with the proverbials down and...
And?
Blackmailed me. Then he blackballed me. Never got over it. Destroyed my very soul, don't you know?
So, are you a real Viscount?
Oh, 148th in line to the throne of England, I think.
Royalty, no less. I'm honored.
So you should be, Giles, me old mucker.
What do you make of Brother Mark?
Brother Looney, more like, thinks I'm some sort of special forces soldier. I mean, me? Me?
I can't see it myself.
Exactly. I'm clearly off the material.
So there's no love lost between you two?
Oh, I like to wind him up, don't you know? Gets all flustered and flaps his gloves.
So what exactly do you do?
Old trick I picked up at Sandhurst. Attack the core to break the man. Or is it the other way around?
What do you know about Mark's car?
Gets more attention than I've had hot women. Or is that dinners? If anything happens to it, the poor chap falls apart, comes to pieces. Tiny, tiny pieces.
What do you make of this?
It's monstrous. What is it?
It's an extendable golf club.
Extendable? Well, what on earth for?
So it fits in your pocket.
Why, if you don't mind my saying so, old boy, you need to get out more.
A green and unpleasant chunk of moldy bread.
I say, Jimmy, I may be drunk, but I can still see you in a blurry sort of way. Now, leave my bread alone.
But it looks so tempting.
Stealing from a tramp. Have you no shame?
Hey, Nico, can you give me a hand?
What do you need, George?
You see Archie's moldy bread?
Yes, George.
Could you get it for me?
I'm not stealing food from a tramp. If you want it so bad, get it yourself.
Okay, only asking. Brother Mark's really friendly, isn't he?
Only to you, George. I think you have a new friend.
Well, I guess I'm just a lovable kind of guy.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far.
Last time I take you on a surprise vacation. Have you seen Mark's pride and joy?
I'd rather have the Trabi from Prague.
Yeah. Hey, remember that guard?
Oh, thanks. I can still taste the garlic.
That was a long time ago, huh, Nico?
Yep. So what about the car?
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's got cult status.
For what? Being the worst car in the world?
Well, he doesn't think so.
Maybe we can use that to our advantage.
The tramp over there believes he's a Viscount.
Oh, yes? He's had one bottle too many.
I think he passed that stage around 40 years ago. Hey, Nico, can you give me a hand?
What do you need, George?
That's not such a good idea. Hi, Mark. Can you spare a minute?
For you, George, anytime.
So what's the deal with Archie over there?
Lecherous old miser. Of course, that could be just a cover.
For what?
He could be working for MI5 or 6. Or the agency. The world's full of spies, you know.
You think so?
Open your eyes to the interweb, my friend, and find out what's really happening in the world.
Aha! Well, maybe I'm a spy.
I hardly think so. But look at Archie, a panther, poised for action. He's got the 3,000-yard stare.
I think that's the 3,000 proof stare.
Never trust a man who only washes once a year.
So what other movies do you like?
Oh, Fly Hard, Bad Lads, The Bold Complacency. But there's still not a patch on In Cold Blood.
So why become a priest?
I abhor violence.
Of course. What's so special about In Cold Blood?
Oh, it's a high-octane ride into an awesome world of kitsch.
Sounds amazing.
It is, and possibly one of the most accurate depictions of undercover work ever.
I can't believe a man of the cloth has a thing for an actress like Lucy Chu.
She's strong, George. A woman to aspire to.
Uh-huh.
She knows her own mind and takes no nonsense from men.
Respect.
There's God, and then there's Lucy Chu.
But wasn't she in that dodgy French movie, The Housemaid's Knee? And didn't she...
Despise the sin, George, not the sinner.
Mark, I've got a little something I know you're gonna like.
Why, George, aren't you the dark horse?
What? Yeah, anyway. I have here a photograph of Lucy Chu.
Oh, George, it's heavenly. I'm aching with jealousy. Oh, quickly, Lord, forgive me.
I wouldn't bank on it, Mark. Nice plant. A fine native Italian shrub. Nice plant. Hey, Nico, can you give me a hand?
What do you need, George?
I am not gonna do that.
Can I help at all?
No, I'm fine. Just trying to get inside.
Well, here's a little hint. Keys?
Oh, yeah. What kind of idiot am I, huh?
I wonder, what kind are you?
Hello again, Archie. Can you spare a minute?
For you, Georgie, my good fellow, nothing. I mean, anything. Oh,
Don't you have any better food than that moldy piece of bread?
this is full of goodness, dear boy. In the desert, we used to eat 5-week-old bread and boil our socks for soup.
(128) Vicolo Serve Smerite, Anna Maria's apartment building. Hi, Mark. Can you spare a minute?
For you, George, anytime.
The main door to the apartment block is locked. I don't suppose you have a key, do you?
I do, but I don't lend it out.
Maybe you have a spare?
I do, but I'm not going to tell you where it is.
Hello again, Archie. Can you spare a minute?
For you, Georgie, my good fellow, nothing. I mean, anything. Oh,
Brother Mark says there's a spare key for that block of flats. I don't suppose you know where it's hidden.
Oh, yes, the key. Yes, I know where the key is, all right.
Well?
Well, what?
Where's the key?
The key? Well, where it always is. You fool, under the plant pot to the left of the doorway. But you won't get it. He's damned cunning, that priest.
We'll see. Hey, Archie. You seem a little distracted. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. Blah. You seem to like my friend over there.
Oh, what a girl! Face of an angel and the body of a Valkyrie warrior maiden.
Lucky it's not the other way around, huh?
Reminds me of my good lady wife.
Oh, did something bad happen?
Monte Cassino happened, old boy. Winter of 43. Me and General Lease up against Kesselring.
2 against 1? Good odds.
I was the outsider. Caught a blighty one. Never made it home.
Hey, that's tough. Getting wounded.
Wounded? Don't be silly, no. I got drunk. I ran off with a nurse and opened the bar in Palermo.
You are all heart, Archie.
All heart, no liver, to be precise.
Let's try the button.
Yes?
Excuse me. I have a friend I'm trying to trace.
And who might that be?
Her name is Anna Maria. She lives around here?
Blonde hair? Green eyes?
Yes.
Nice parte posteriore?
Possibly.
Ha! Never seen her before in my life.
But...
Hey! Get your hands off my shrubs!
I didn't touch your shrubs.
Well, anyone could see you want to.
I've got to find a way to distract this guy. Would you try and charm Mark to see if you can get us into the apartment?
How do you mean?
Well, you know, use your feminine wiles to get the key to the apartment block.
You really think it's going to work on him?
Duh, he's a guy, isn't he? Well done, Nico. The bread is now mine. It's a cheap trick, but it ought to work.
Oh no! My Lucy! My little Lucy! Go on! Shoo! Get away!
That'll keep him busy. Here it is.